Hi and welcome. Let's have a look at Les Coucous bénévoles by François Couperin, and this tutorial is made for Isha, working on this piece. Left hand, first of all. A lot of it is about our touch, our articulation. We've got a tenuto sign and we've got a staccato sign, and they are throughout the piece. So worthwhile on just spending a few minutes on the first little bit, first couple of bars, just to get that feel right. So tenuto, that means a bit of a lean. Staccato, okay, we get that. The lean, staccato, then lean. Okay, let's put some rhythm to it. 1, 2, 3. And notice I'm physically leaning in a little bit, and that will be really helpful to get the right feel. I know how to count the beats aloud. Do join in with me if you'd like to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Notice I changed finger at the end there in order to get ready for that chord there. Let's just move on to the end of that line. So from bar 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Hold on this time. And hold on to that top beat. I quite like playing the other notes detached, although you might prefer a smoother legato sound there at the end. And the next line is the same thing. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's look at the right hand now. Again, staccato and tenutos, but slightly different this time. Worth pointing out, by the way, that these tenuto signs, the staccato signs that we're talking about, they are not Couperin. These are the editor, but they give us the right feel. They're helping us to play it with the right feel. So 1, 2, 3. And again, that feel will continue throughout. Let's look at the second line now, and we'll get into that trill, that decoration, that mordant at the end of the second line as well. 1, 2, 3. So I deliberately played it without the decoration there. Let's look at those 2 bars. Notice the very short E there, demi-semi-quaver. Really wait until the last minute of that bar before you press the E. Now that decoration, we're coming from an E. So what we could do is a D, E, D. Just the note itself, the note above, and back again. You might use 3, 4. Adjacent fingers next door to each other, often don't work very well together. You might prefer 3, 5. Those 2 bars, 1, 2, 3. Or, if you're feeling brave, you can cram in a few more notes. And we're going to start on the upper note. So where it says D, we're actually going to play another E. Now, because we're coming from that E, that is very tricky. Because we need 2 E's very, very quickly. I would suggest a change of finger. You could use 4, 3, 4. Or 3, 1, 3. Because they're strong fingers. For me, they work very well. And then the other 2 notes are very, very easy. So I'm giving you some choices there. I'm not going to tell you what you have to do. That's for you to think through carefully. Let me play through those first 8 bars. One, nice and steady for now. 1, 2, 3. practice it nice and steadily, making sure that all those little details are in before you start to increase the speed. And be aware of the title, cuckoo. There's obviously some flavour of cuckoos singing there, I think, in that phrase. There's another famous piece about cuckoos there. Now, in the second half of the piece, it looks very, very similar. At the beginning, we went from a B to F to B to F, whereas now we're going from F to B to F to B, and the next chord we were playing C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. We're now going to F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp. You can see the way he's just swapped the notes around. And I quite like that detached sound at the end. Ultimately, it needs to go at around, well, certainly for an exam, at around the speed recommended in the book, which is quaver 120 beats per minute. I'll let you use your metronome to work out what that is. Let me finish off now by playing it right the way through. Isha, I hope you found that useful. Take care. Any questions, get back to me. Bye-bye for now.